yeah, we got to do the impossible. As Fairground Attractions said, it's got to be perfect. And we'll have to play well. We know we will. No one else has beat them this year. But they have dropped 2 points. So let's see. But what an exciting, wonderful day.
Do you see the Champions League, the impending Champions League final, as a possible distraction for them?
I don't think anything is a distraction for Manchester United. I don't. I think they're the best team in this country. They've proved it now, haven't they? And they have been for years and years and years. And he's done an incredible job. And they'll be totally focused on every single game they play, and they want to win every single game. Unlike us, we only got to win the odd one here and there, and we might have an unbelievable season. Whereas they have to win every week, otherwise it's a disaster. So well done to them. But I desperately don't want them to win this week because we need to.
How then does the build-up compare to the playoff final last season?
How does it build? Well, we've had to release some players. I've had to tell my players yesterday because the rules have said that I had to tell them before this game. So all our options, which we do very cleverly, I've had to tell them yesterday.
Can you confirm that you have released?
It'll be out there in all good time. I think we should be able to do it at the end of our season, but our contracts were basically worded as if we were still in the Championship. So that is the third Thursday or third Sunday in May. Normally that season's over, isn't it? So normally that would be right, but I had to tell everybody in writing by this Sunday. And there's no leeway on that, so that's great, isn't it? Fantastic. So we'll test my motivational skills.
Can you tell us then what the situation
No,
is?
I'm not telling you. Why should I?
I'm just asking
I'm not telling you.
3 in particular, though, because there's talk of Ormrod, Ebbett and Southern needing to offer them new contracts before the weekend.
Say them again.
Ormrod, Ebbett and Keith Southern.
Yeah, they've all been offered.
Any response from them as yet?
Well, they got no choice. We just take up their options.
Have you had to increase the wage to a Premier League level, whether you're up or down? And how much?
No, I mean, I don't know why you're asking me that. That's nothing to do with you, really. We've got things written in our contracts that are pretty clever that other clubs don't have, and I'm sure that's why we're pretty good at what we do. There is a Championship wage and there is a Premiership wage written in our contracts. Other clubs don't do that. They carry the same wage down with them. Duh. You know, but there is one of those players you mentioned, Brett. We are ongoing with his, but the other two have had their options firmly nailed to the floor. But if we stay up, then they'll have a chance to sit down with the chairman like they did last year, and try and get some better terms.
Bottom line is though that they're staying, those two at least.
Yeah.
What about with Vaughan, Craning and Gilks as well?
They've been offered their offers that we've already offered, which they've already turned down. And because of where we are, my chairman's done the bare minimum, quite rightly so at the moment. But we had to do that this week. So I just don't see the sense in it. So in all of this wonderful euphoria that we had from playing so well last weekend and giving ourselves a chance in the last game, I've had to then tell certain people that you haven't got a contract next year, or I'm taking up your option, and that option might not be as good as they want. So it's slightly demotivating. So we'll see if I'm any good or not as a motivator, because we got to go to the champions and actually put up a fantastic fist that no one else has done so far and try and win. And if we do, they might get fined because we're rubbish and we shouldn't beat them. So there we go. That's the week I'm having. It's belting, isn't it?